Okay, so these are the two types of beans I'm using for my coffee machine at the moment. First off is a Crow Tree. It's like a medium dark bean. That's the roast level. Best before the 20th of December, so it was roasted on the 20th of June 2024, so fairly fresh. The second bag I've been trying out is Ozone, which is another sort of dark roast. Not much information on that. It says roasted on the 24th of June, so that's fairly fresh as well. Although, to be honest, I don't think they're quite as fresh as they're made out to be. This is the portafilter I always use. I think it's the double-walled basket. I'm not sure, but it was the one that came already in the portafilter. So it's a fairly hefty thing. Clips in like so. There you go. There's my scales which I weigh my coffee on. There's my machine, my Sage Barista Express in truffle black. Okay, so today I need to refill the water tank. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to take those stickers off inside, but I've left them on. It's reasonably low, it's getting towards the minimum level at the moment. And I always use Highland Spring water, so I'm assuming the filter doesn't do a lot of work. Okay, I've just refilled the water tank, so it's near max now. It's not the easiest thing to open and close. Just a case of lifting it off and slots onto the back of the machine somehow. Whoops. There we go. So that's ready to go. Let's power the machine on. Takes about 20 seconds or so to warm up. It's already set for double, but sometimes it defaults back to single, so you need to make sure you change the setting. The steam wand, I've never used this yet. Okay, it's now warmed up. Okay, so I generally use one of my old espresso cups. Let's put it underneath. I'm just going to run a single shot of water through it. Helps warm the cup up and cleans the machine as well. It splatters a little bit. So you see I don't know if you can see that, there's a few little grinds in there. First in the sink. Now the fun part, weighing the coffee. Hello. Okay, I'm going to try the Ozone coffee first, which I don't think is as good as the other one. I mean, these are the beans, they seem to be split, very, I don't know if you can see it, sort of very white inside. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So I'm going to weigh off 18 grams of coffee here. too much. Close enough. So now I've got my 18 grams of coffee beans. Okay, I'm going to tip these into the hopper. Like so. Let's put the lid back on. It's a bit flimsy, so it doesn't feel very sturdy, to be honest, but it works. Okay, so I'm ready. It's still set for double shot. Grind amount, I've left it on this setting. It was 3, is it? Not changed that at all. My grind size on the side is set for 9, is it? Not sure why it's 9. I just want to have it on 7 or 8 before. Oh, someone's changed it. We'll leave it on that anyway, so see what happens. Portafilter in. I've been watching some videos online, so I've been playing around with how people are doing it. This seems less messy. I'll stop it halfway through. One thing I've noticed, I said, with these beans, you can see these little white flecks. I don't know what they are. I'm hoping they're good. Let's put it back in and finish the cycle. Okay, that's finished. Okay, so now I've got some finely ground coffee. That's the fun bit. I'm not going to mess around with anything. Just going to put the tamper on, give it a little bit of a push down. Get this stuff off the edge, I don't want to waste too much. Seems fairly level. Okay. To the machine, tighten. There we go. Cup underneath. Right, and let's get this started. Press the double shot button. Watch the pressure on these beans. Pressure at the moment is equivalent to the beans I originally bought from the supermarket, which weren't fresh. I'm not sure if this is down to the grind size or the beans are just not as fresh as the packet says they are. Let's find out. Still a nice bit of crema on it, so it has successfully poured a shot, but tastes a little bit weak, but it is drinkable, but whether it's a good shot, I don't know. I'm not an expert. I couldn't tell you if it's too bitter, poured badly, or what. It tastes fine. And I have found by stopping the grind halfway through, flattening the beans, and restarting, it makes a lot less mess. I mean, there's a little bit there, but it's a lot messier if you let it overflow in the basket. Okay, we're going to remove the portafilter. The coffee maybe drips a bit, as you can see. Consistency wise, it's not too wet. I've seen it far wetter than that in the past on other beans, but this one's not too bad. Okay, we'll try the Crow Tree beans now. I've already weighed the approximately 18.1 grams off. That's close enough. So once again, back into the hopper. It should be empty. Tip these in. I mean, I'm not going to spend time weighing the shot off or timing it at this point. I'm not fussed by that. Right, let's get myself a secondary cup. Okay, I'll run the water through single shot first, get it clean. Lovely groundwater. It's quite splatters a little bit. You see, if you can see that, but a little bit of splatter. I'm not too fussed by that. Makes it steam up as well. Okay, so once again, portafilter in exactly the same settings. Let's see what we get. Okay, and there's my 18.1 grams of beans. So once again, no messing around declumping it or anything. I'm just going to push it in, just try and tamper it down, get a little bit of pressure. Oops. That seems fairly flat. So back into the machine, let's tighten up again. And put the cup underneath. Okay, secondary double shot. Let's see how this one works compared to the previous one. Oops, my fingers in front of the camera again. As you see, 40–50% more pressure. My previous beans were at the 70% range. Take the portafilter out. Shake. Consistency wise again. Fairly good, not too wet. As before. Some nice crema. Taste wise. A little bit bitter. Not the best cup ever, but drinkable. Let's let the machine gurgle away.